Shameful. I'm just trying to understand like exactly what's going on here. I do want to make sure that I rest in peace, Mr. Charlie Kirk, and I think I did that on yesterday. And I tried to hold off, and I actually tried to wait because I want to make sure that everybody deserves their rest in peace. But I do have some questions though. I have some questions and I have some concerns. And I guess my questions and concerns are, and if you want to hit this blunt sage, you better soak some of it in, because some people going to say, oh, you come from a 333. Y'all better tell them thank you. Some people say, oh, you come from a racist stance. You come from this. You come from that. And I find it so weird and so hard to believe and so disrespectful to understand that. Why is it that anytime a black person says something, anytime a black person do something, it automatically stems along the line of racism? But you guys follow a whirlwind of race in America, and it's okay long as you're not of black or you're not of other. I want to know who gave the ball to the white court and made them feel as though they were the only color. 1 second. I'm just trying to find out, like, since when in the hell did it become okay for white Americans to just smother on top of black America like this? I mean, I understand we're resting in peace, someone who was of conservative. But see, now today, the bigger question is, conservative representing what? Like, who did Charlie Kirk actually represent? Because I don't see how Charlie Kirk represent black America. I don't see how Charlie Kirk represented America. To me, Charlie Kirk represented white and white America and white laws and white views. And at 31 years old, I mean, who decided to give him that type of power? I mean, y'all followed him. Y'all listened to the rhetoric. Y'all agreed with him. The world is mourning him. But what did Charlie Kirk actually stand for? Did he really stand for a peaceful America? Did he really stand for a togetherness of America? Did he really honestly stand for America without color? Other than red, white, and blue. It seems like what Charlie Kirk did for me, first of all, when he put no reparation on the table for blacks, and then he put women, whether they're raped, molested, abused, tortured, trafficked, and they still must have children. And you mean to tell me all of y'all are falling behind that? And Trump, I would like for you to bring your toupee wearing ass to the table and have a seat. Because I don't support you. I support when it aligns with me, mine, my community, and my goddamn country. And y'all know how cute I could get about that, because I'm a Capricorn. And the last time I checked, Jesus was a Capricorn too. Looked like his birthday was January 18th. God damn, it looked like he run this world, not y'all. So I wonder who all is it that the Lord bringing down and taking out. Looks like he bringing a whole lot of things down and taking a whole lot of y'all ass up out of here. I wonder who all is next. So y'all run behind what y'all want to run behind, and then y'all get to decide what the ending result is. Just like what y'all trying to do with DeCarlos Brown. He's such a disaster. He's such a catastrophe. He did this. He did that for the Ukrainian lady. But I don't see why. Where is all the fuss at about the one that just murdered y'all's own Charlie Kirk? It looks like the murderer seems to be a bit whitish to me. Don't look like there's no of coffee in there. I wonder why. I wonder why there's no coffee mixed in the one that just killed and murdered Charlie Kirk. But I'm trying to understand exactly what is America standing on. You all are running behind Charlie Kirk, and I'm wondering why. I'm wondering why, when the tables was just on a different leg just 3 or 4 days ago with DeCarlos Brown. He's the murderer. He's been in jail 14 times. He's a scumbag per Trump fat ass. And I could still get along with you, Trump. I don't give a damn if you like me or not. No, you want to stand on righteousness, God damn it, you need to stand on it. Because I understand your heartfelt apology and sincere hurt for Charlie Kirk. But I'm wondering how much of Charlie Kirk's views do you really stand on? That's what I would like for you to clarify to America. Because when I look around at America, I don't see black Americans doing videos applauding for Charlie Kirk to be unalived out of the country, out of the earth, out of sight. I see all of that coming from white America. And I'm wondering why. So Trump, I'm asking you, what is it that you're standing on, Trump? What do you really stand on, Donald Trump? Who are you standing with, Donald Trump? Because if you were standing for the people, I wonder why you want to dismantle DeCarlos Brown. But it seemed like you got a heart calming when it comes to the murder of Charlie Kirk, especially coming from a possibly white man. I mean, y'all sure got y'all goddamn suspect real quick, but I don't see none of y'all telling me where none of my black American women are at. But y'all put y'all goddamn gears to work, didn't you? Y'all found out exactly, or y'all claiming y'all finding out. All of it sound like it's a hypocrisy to me. It sound like democracy is at its best right now. It sound like white supremacy is here trying to cover up things. You got a Ukraine situation that just happened. You got a conservative of 31 years old that's just been unalived and assassinated for whatever reason, because we didn't get the reason yet. Because from what I'm looking at, you guys just came up yet again today with a whole nother suspect. So I wonder why y'all found this so, how did y'all find this alleged killer so quickly? Like, what actually happened? How did you come up with this so quickly when all of the footprints in the movement, I mean, y'all got y'all suspect in office. I done seen so many videos. I seen a video of a man standing next to him, whether it was AI. I mean, how do we know whether or not it's AI of y'all finding someone on the building? And I'm so glad to see y'all put a white man on the building and didn't make him black. Y'all didn't even make them smoky gray. That made me feel a lot better. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for that. You're protecting us again, because really this isn't our fight. See, this is not our fight. See, y'all looking at the word conservative. Y'all looking at the word red. Y'all looking at the word Republican. That's not why black Americans are fighting. Because if we seen them stink-ass Democrats do the same thing and show us that there is a way out, and all y'all ass been stealing from us, whites and blacks. Because you got the black ass supremacy up there that y'all don't help. Wonder where y'all at trying to stand up for DeCarlos Brown. And he's been begging for help. But y'all still demolishing him through social media and all on the news. But y'all giving some grace and mercy to whoever the assassinator is for Charlie Kirk. I mean, there's so many Americans rocking with Charlie Kirk, and I'm just wondering why. Like, I want to know from all these fans of Charlie Kirk, what is it that you guys are really believing in? Are you still believing in that black lives don't matter? Because I'm wondering, honestly, what is it about Charlie Kirk that made so many whites follow him? Like, what is he saying? He went into the schools. Yeah, the schools of white. I want to know, what schools did he go in where he turned the minds of all the 60 and the 70 goddamn year old haters? Or was y'all mind already like that? Are y'all the ones that actually taught him this? So I'm honestly trying to understand, what is it about America, white America, yes, because you're the ones that's really following him. I gave him his rest in peace on yesterday. Go back and look at the live. But I want to understand, what is his views? Like, what's anybody want to tell me, what was his views on Black Lives Matter? I mean, we can start with George Floyd. What was his views on that? Do you mean to tell me that he called him a scumbag? So he called George Floyd a scumbag. Wow. I wonder if I can find any videos of him calling all the school shooters scumbags, the ones that's been shooting up schools for children. Because it looks like he never had much to say on those particular topics. It seems like the only topics Charlie Kirk had to speak about more so along the line of, it was white supremacy and it was your country. I beg your goddamn pardon. Rest in damn peace. Yeah, y'all seen it. You want to talk about me? Talk. What you gonna get? What you gonna get? Come on, white ladies, because y'all be quick to throw shade at me, but you won't say it in my face. I like that. I like a respectful ass. I like it when y'all be respectful like that. And I come how I am, not how you sent nobody. You don't send me anywhere. I come who I am. And I put that hand to God. This is not white America. I want to know what side are you really on, Trump. Let's remember where your nationality really stand at. You were born in America. But let's go back to your great-grandfather. Let's go back to the country that you're really from. So are you over here taking sides all of a sudden? Or is there a different reason why you're all of a sudden going against DeCarlos and DeCarlos Brown? We're not saying anything that DeCarlos Brown did not do, because we seen him on the footage. It just happened to be footage right there. But y'all ain't have the footage when it came to Charlie Kirk. Y'all scuffling and scampling around. All of a sudden, y'all done found yourself something. You couldn't plan that on. You couldn't pin it on black folk, because y'all know black folk don't hardly be in Utah. Don't make me call Jim on your ass. Hey, don't make me call Jim on your stink ass. I want to understand what exactly is going on with my country right now. Trump, you switching out. I'm not saying that you didn't have a heart, but I'm just trying to understand, what are your views for real? Because I know, Trump, you're not a white American, but you've been here long enough to understand white American and black. But just some of the things that Charlie Kirk has said, it doesn't sit well with me. And I don't give a F who don't like what I said. Bite me. Take that to the goddamn White House. I want to know I want to know clearly what's going on with so many white Americans following Charlie Kirk. Because some of the things that Charlie Kirk has said, it's racist. But the minute a black person say it, a black person do it, look like the whole country come down. We all seen what DeCarlos Brown did. But I know we all have seen and heard also that DeCarlos Brown also had mental illness. And DeCarlos Brown also have been asking for help. And I notice when it comes to certain things, you, Donald Trump, you seem to be very biased with it. It seems like you knew about all the arrests, but I wonder, you, Donald Trump, did you even ask what was his arrest for? Or did you just look at the fact that he was arrested? Donald Trump, I want you to shut your goddamn toupee mouth, because I need you to remember and understand you got about, what, 20-something felonies on your ass? Matter of fact, you got more felonies on your ass than I got on me. And look like you made it all the way to the top. What brought you there? Your money? Not to say I'm not glad you're not there. Matter of fact, I am glad your ass is there. Because that woke me up. Because I was asleep a long time. But I want you to know, when you woke me up, you woke up a voice that y'all probably ain't heard in a long goddamn time. And you probably ain't seen one this goddamn long that ain't scared. See, I ain't scared of your stink asses. The reason why I ain't scared of your ass, because, boy, as long as you blessed on the inside, man can't do nothing to you. Y'all don't know I stand alone. Nobody follows me. Nobody comes with me. Nobody don't give a damn about me. That's what they do to the underdogs. You remember the nonpartisan on the ballot? Nobody cared about them, remember? The battle was always between Republicans and Democrats. But I wonder what's happening now. Republicans, y'all stepping up to the stage only for a reason. Because it's unraveling that Democrats have been rats for a long goddamn time. But Republicans, y'all ain't that far behind the wall. Let's keep it real. And don't think that you all are going to get a chance to do to us what has happened the last centuries. It's not going to happen. We're smarter. We're stronger. We're far more advanced. And we need y'all to understand, your strength would never be stronger than ours, especially when we come together. And I think this is a time that you're seeing we're coming closer and closer together, because honestly, these fights aren't ours. We are finally in a place in our life where we could sit back and watch our ass fight and battle. I mean, we have nothing to do with the unaliveliness of Charlie Kirk. We have nothing to do with that. Someone keep messaging me, oh, where's the protest for what DeCarlos Anthony did to the Ukrainian? Why would we protest that? I mean, what dumbass, stupid, retarded ass would even message something like that to me? Why would we protest that? We're not going to protest that. The protest that we fight for is discrimination, systemic racism, mistreating Black Americans, mistaken identity. Is it really mistaken? Y'all know how Africans look. Go get their ass and get them up out of here. Y'all still discriminating, because the only one y'all going after now is Latinos. Why don't we see any arrest of African Americans? Africans, not African Americans that's from our country. African Americans that brought their ass here illegally. They still Africans, and you stink asses in my America, right? Trump, I'm trying to understand, like, which side are you on? See, y'all are discriminating. And y'all still discriminating. But we want y'all to know, and we want y'all to be very, very goddamn clear. This is not white America. I don't know what went on or what happened with Charlie Kirk, but I can tell you this. Some of the rhetoric that he spewed out of his mouth, I wonder what any white person say that's racist. It's only racist when it comes from certain people, right? But the whole world look like y'all mourning the death of Charlie Kirk. But what about some of the things that Charlie Kirk said? What about some of the things that Charlie Kirk said? Nobody want to second none of those motions? Hey, Trump, bring your ass here. So you telling me, Trump, you don't believe in reparation for Black Americans? I want Trump to answer some of these questions, goddammit, you little Democrat. I want you to start answering some questions of mine, Mr. Trump ass. I want you to answer some questions of mine, Trump ass. Answer the question, Trump ass. I want Trump to answer me. Do you not believe in reparation for Blacks, Trump? I mean, Charlie Kirk said he didn't believe in that. Charlie Kirk didn't believe that Blacks deserve anything. So that's what y'all telling me, white people? Y'all telling me that the only reparation should continue to come from y'all thieving asses. So y'all don't get to pay none of the consequences? Who do you think started mixed breeds? Y'all want to talk about half white, half Black. Who started it? What, the white man raping our Black women? I mean, because Black on Black, we didn't get it mixed. So you don't believe no reparation comes from any of that? But I tell you what, white people, since y'all don't believe in reparation, and some of y'all Black asses that don't believe of it either, especially the ones that's not even supposed to be in our country. I don't know who the Black ass Jamaican is that's supposed to be running for Republican in the state of Florida, but you're going to have a hard, heavy ass heel, especially if my voice is loud. You will never become governor of this country, of this goddamn state. Never. I'm trying to understand what side of the damn carpet Trump is on. Because I already see what side of the carpet you're on, Trump, when it comes to DeCarlos Brown. And rightfully so. What happened with that young lady, it was heart-wrenching. It was awful to watch. And I would never, ever, ever want to see that happen to anybody, white or Black, of other country or not. Foreigner, illegal, legal or not, immigrant. I would never want to see that happen. But what I would want to see happen is the rightful action be taken. Now, we got two situations here. We have one of a Black American man who has been calling, screaming, and begging for help. He's been begging for help. I like the way y'all planted it on a Black man. Y'all made it look real good, didn't y'all? The forecast almost changed until the Lord said, no, 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 no. Let me put two of them on the table for y'all. So we put DeCarlos Brown on the table. Then we turned around and put Charlie Kirk on the table. I don't see all the rhetoric out here. I don't see all the copy, all the finger twittering and Facebook punching and all that goddamn Instagramming with all the goddamn messages and stuff. The way y'all talked about DeCarlos, y'all talked about him real bad. But I don't see half of that when it's coming to the person that murdered Charlie Kirk. Why? Because he's white? Because had that been a black man, oh my God, to be. I wonder how that would have been. And you goddamn right. When things happen to one of our black people, you damn right we stand up. We stand up because y'all ass don't stand up for us, and we don't need you to. So you should be standing up for your fights the way we stood up for ours and the way y'all ass gonna need us. You already need us, and you don't want to admit it. We had a whole lot of patience, didn't we? But watch how things change. Watch how y'all have to come back to us as black Americans. Y'all think we sitting back, not bothering anybody, not getting involved in fights. These fights aren't our fights. I'm just trying to understand what side Donald Trump is on. And the reason why I want to know that, because a lot that Charlie Kirk stood for, it didn't borderline racism. It was very racist. It was very racist. And I'm trying to understand, why is America divided? Because half of these white people that's clapping and jabbing and jocking and all this right here, yeah, all of that, everything that these white people do. I wonder, are you the same ones that walk in the store? Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Shut your stink ass up. You ain't beautiful. I'm just trying to understand. Half of y'all out there that have so much negativity behind our back, I wonder why you're not strong enough to say it in our face. I wonder why you don't believe in standing firm the way I'm standing firm. I don't have any friends. I don't have no backup. There's nobody that supports me. There's nobody that come along with me. There's nobody that believe in me. And I'm okay with it because I was strong enough to believe in myself. And I'm going to walk so goddamn firm and strong. Y'all don't know if y'all going to get Martin Luther King, or y'all don't know if y'all going to get Malcolm X Zinger. Because I tell you what you ain't going to get. You ain't going to get no soft-ass shell, especially when I disagree with your stinking funky ass. And I don't give a damn who don't like how I speak. Take it to your mama and tell her to reteach your ass. Because the ones that's supposed to hear me, know me, and understand me, they're going to understand every single word that I say, no matter which way I say it. And Trump, I'm trying to figure out where you at. That's why I keep bringing your ass back up in the forefront. Charlie Kirk, were you a racist? Did you have a problem with black people? I see you had a big-ass problem with Indians. And see, I want to make sure I understand which Indian you had a problem with. Because you know I'm half native as well. You know my grandmother is Indian. So I'm trying to understand which Indian. I know, though, I don't want people from India. No. I want to know who really was Charlie Kirk. And I want to understand that whoever Charlie Kirk was, why are people getting fired from their jobs because they don't have to agree with the rhetoric that he spewed out of his mouth so often? And I want to know, Trump, are you rocking? Were you rocking? Were you only rocking with Charlie Kirk because he came off conservative? Did you believe in all of Charlie Kirk's views? Like, what is it that Trump need to clarify here to us? Because I see he hasn't stepped up to the forefront yet to explain to me, why did he get so heavily involved? He's heavily involved with DeCarlos Brown. But you weren't involved with George Floyd. Why aren't you involved in that? Even when we talk about the case with Carmelo Anthony, Carmelo Anthony defended himself against a white kid. Why didn't you get heavily involved in that? It wasn't worth your interest? The only reason why DeCarlos is worth your interest, or your interest, as the white ass would say it. I said interest because that's what my people say. Kiss our ass. I want to know, why are you so heavily involved? We understand now you're heavily, heavily, heavily involved with DeCarlos because Ukraine is on the table. You're trying to make deals. So at the life of a black American man that has been asking for help, you will sell him out just so you can get brownie points? Okay. So then it brings me over to the other side of it, Trump ass. I want to know, why are you so heavily involved when it comes to Charlie Kirk? Was it because he was conservative and he fell to the knees in the praise of you? I wonder how his wife is going to view things now. I wonder what outlook the wife is going to have. I want to see her carry on the torch. And I want to see you, wifey. I want to see you come now. Come and stand on your own 2 feet, Charlie Kirk's wife. Stand on your own 2 feet, ma'am, and show people honestly as a woman. Being raped by a man. Being trafficked. Being abused, molested. Incest. I want you to stand in our face, lady, and tell us that you agree with a woman carrying a baby for 10 months. And shut the F up if you don't know how long we carry a baby, men. And you 2 stupid women, if you don't know, go Google it. I want to see Charlie Kirk stand now against him while he's not here. Stand with him. I want to see you stand in front of us, our face as a woman, and say you agree with that. Trump, I want you to stand up and tell me whether or not you agree with that. Do you honestly agree with whether or not? Do you whether or not you honestly agree with everything Charlie Kirk said? Do you agree? Because in one video, you did agree. We don't give a damn whether you agree or not. I'm just bringing it back to the forefront. You said it out your own mouth that blacks deserve reparation because we built this country. So I want to know, behind our back with Charlie Kirk, what were you really saying? Because don't forget, a lot of us blacks, Trump, we were here way longer than you and your family. So let's be very clear. So I want to know, which side were you on? Whose side are you on? Who do you really believe in? What views did you really have that you will fight for? Because now you're coming off like a two-faced. Is that why a lot of people didn't trust you? Because you are coming off as you're two-faced. You don't know which way you want to roll with the boat. You ain't becoming greedy, are you? I thought you were already a billionaire with 20-some felonies. I mean, which one is it? I mean, because as you can see, your billions was not, it won't stop things to a certain point. So I'm trying to understand which side of the river is Trump flowing on. Because some of the things, a lot of the rhetoric that was spewed from the mouth and the tongue of Charlie Kirk, it didn't sound like he cared about anyone but white America. And I wonder, I'm trying to understand, where did he get those views from? He was 31 years old. So where did that mentality come from? Yeah, I'm waiting on Trump to talk. This is not white America. And there's a lot of people that's going with Charlie Kirk. And I have no qualms or problems with that. I didn't know the young man before yesterday. So I'm judging him off of what I see now. I couldn't judge him off the past. I couldn't judge him off of anyone. I've never had a conversation about him. Someone just brought him to my attention. Oh, breaking news. Charlie was just killed. My eyes never laid on this young man before. So my views is how I feel. It has nothing to do with any milk being spoiled, any milk being tainted, and any milk being drank before. I don't know him. And I know some of the things that I've heard does not align with a peaceful heart to me. Because that's not peaceful for me to hear a boy tell me as a grown woman, have children and raise other people's children who didn't appreciate me, but the kids did and do. And you and no other man is going to tell me that a baby implanted in me without my permission is going to be legal. So I'm trying to understand. Charlie Kirk's wife, it's time for you to continue to torch. It looks like he has strong afflictions, as I said yesterday. As long as you feel strong about who you are, you're passionate about your views, nobody should take that from you. And I'm strong and I'm passionate about my views. And the way you were walking behind your husband, you stood with your husband, you raised your children, I would like for you to stand up and continue the mission. Let's see if you're strong enough. Let's see if the truth to come out of you, or are you going to break? It doesn't matter who put a mic in front of me. I said what I said, or you play the tape back. I can't take it back. There's so much division in America right now. We're so divided right now until we even have foreigners. We got illegals around here telling us as Black Americans what we went through. Why did we go through this? Like, who the F are y'all to tell us how we feel? When I heard the young lady yesterday from Jamaica telling what her family said about Black Americans, but you running over here on banana hurls, slipping all through the goddamn waves in the ocean to get to the country, and then shadow ban our ass in order to make it through. You gonna tell me y'all are another race to tell us how we feel and what we've gone through? Charlie Kirk, do you understand? It was our mammies that used to wipe the milk from around your goddamn mouth. It wasn't your mama them. That's why so many of them out of control right now. Y'all want to talk about stuff. Y'all talk about blacks. Y'all want to talk about Black America. Let's talk about Black America. Where y'all think the most dope-held fiends are at? You think they're in the Black community? You think the most dope heads are in the Black communities? You really believe that? You think the addiction to opiates is in the Black community? Or are you saying the Black community sold it? Do better. Y'all know good and goddamn well. Y'all know good and well. Black America is back. And we're looking at it. We're looking at all the chaos. We're looking at all the fires that are trying to be put out. Man, it make me want to jump. Man, like, I'll be done jumped on y'all ass and did the scoop up. Man, y'all better know it. God damn it. They gonna talk about my ass. I love it. Y'all better get y'all stinking, funky, hypocritical, democracy-led, black ass supremacy, white ass supremacy. Get y'all stink asses on. We don't give a damn about none of y'all, because the real Black America is gonna rise. Everyone that's supposed to come down, y'all coming on down. And we want to tell you, bye-bye. Let's see how much your money gonna do then. Let's see about you shutting our asses up then. Let's see about you not being exposed then. But Trump, I'm still on you, because I really want to know where Trump's head is at. And you ain't got that much goddamn hair to the top. I just cut my hair again. I said, God damn, before I know it, I'm gonna be like Grace Jones around here. Man, please. I'm gonna be the new Lilith. The new Grace Jones. Y'all ain't gonna like me. I don't give a damn. Al Sharpton, where you at? Wonder why none of y'all old racist ass cockroaches ain't stand up yet. Why y'all, where you at, Obama? Obama, you can't even talk. You ain't never raised a man. You only got all these submissive ass cats following you. Obama ain't never raised a man. He ain't never seen a peck of wood in a baby. Obama wasn't raised around no goddamn men. He was raised around a white mama and a white grandma. And we got so many blacks still following him. He don't even know how to raise a man. He wasn't even raised with a man over in Kenya. And we got all these ace boom coons around here. How? Why? When? Where? And then we got a whole nation mourning the loss of Charlie Kirk. And we can definitely rest in peace him. But I would like to rest in peace him for the right reasons. Because just because I rest in peace him, that doesn't mean I'm not going to get to the bottom to understand, Charlie Kirk, who were you? What was really going on with you? Were you a racist? Did someone teach you that America belonged to white people? Did somebody teach you that white America built this country? Did somebody teach you that the creativity of America came from the white lands? Did somebody teach you that the white man really did know how to work hard for their dollar? Did somebody teach you that the farming really being farmed by a white man? I mean, because as it stands, like half of the big farms act like they folding and falling now. What, they done housed too many illegal immigrants, Latinos? The ones who been digging in the farms? I mean, show me when your hands get dirty. I'm just, honestly, I'm trying to understand what the hell really been going on in our country up in here. I told y'all I just woke my big ass up. I just woke my big ass up and looked like some people laying down. Ain't my fault. But I'm watching you, Trump. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. DeCarlos Brown has an attorney. Now I want to see what's about to unfold. Let's release the picture. Let's release the name. Let's release everything that we need to know about the young man that so-called claimed murdered Charlie Kirk. I would like for all of that to be released. I want to look at all the goddamn comments. I want to see how we compare him to DeCarlos. Wonder how. How do we compare all of, look at the little, I mean, who's the young man that just shot up the school and killed 3 kids, teenagers? I mean, it's just some crimes that are not ours. And when I look at what DeCarlos Brown did, from the bottom of my heart, I want to get to the bottom of it. And I want to know, why didn't anybody listen to him? I want to know, why didn't anyone follow up with the fact that DeCarlos Brown said that he needed help, that things were going on the inside of him. He exhibited mental health. I wonder why Trump didn't come back to the forefront and clarify that, mention that, remind us of that. But he's heavily embedded with Charlie Kirk. Why? Because Charlie Kirk was a conservative? Because Charlie Kirk was reeling in the people so that you can get ahead and you can get the leverage that you needed in votes? But just hear this, Trump. Don't turn dirty. Don't be a Democrat. Because you can win the people over by not taking shortcuts. We're not looking for a scum-ass bag that's going to take shortcuts on us right now. Because no matter what y'all do, we're not going to take those shortcuts. Because it's our time and it's our world. And we're no longer are going to be a party of black supremacists. And we're no longer going to be a party of white supremacy. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, y'all